Look, if your ads are getting 0 sales, 0 clicks, and absolutely no traction, I've got a massive truth bomb for you. And yeah, it might sting a little bit, but it is absolutely crucial for the survival of your business. It's probably not your product that's the problem, it's your words. You see, you could have spent months engineering the most life-changing, innovative product in your niche. You could have flawless packaging, a gorgeous website, the whole shebang. But if the text attached to your ad doesn't instantly capture attention and drive a specific action, you're going to hear nothing but crickets. It's just a brutal reality of the digital age. The best product doesn't always win. The best communicated product wins. But hey, don't panic, because today we are going to fix exactly that, and we're going to do it without you having to go back to school. The formula for internet business is actually devastatingly straightforward. Bad copy equals 0 sales, and good copy equals money. But the incredible news here is that you do not need to become some master, thousands of hours trained copywriting expert to move from the losing side of that equation to the winning side. You don't need to buy a massive stack of expensive marketing textbooks, and you certainly don't need to hire a high-priced ad agency. You just need to leverage AI. Think of artificial intelligence as having a world-class, multi-million-dollar ad agency living directly inside your laptop, working for free 24/7. It has completely leveled the playing field for entrepreneurs, creators, and side hustlers. A one-person business can now deploy words with the exact same persuasive firepower as a Fortune 500 company. So why guess when writing ads? Think about your current process for a second. If you're like the vast majority of people building a business, you probably just guess. You sit down in front of your computer at 11 p.m., totally exhausted. You stare at that blinking cursor, feeling that familiar knot of anxiety in your stomach. You throw some words together that sound kinda okay in your head, publish the ad, and just cross your fingers, hoping it works. Guys, that is an incredibly frustrating and notoriously expensive way to run a business. You're essentially taking your hard-earned money and gambling with it, spinning a roulette wheel and hoping you magically stumble upon a winning combination of words. It drains your budget and your morale. We have got to eliminate that guesswork immediately. Great ads are not magic. They aren't the result of some mystical, creative genius striking like lightning. Great ads actually follow very strict, scientifically proven psychological patterns. They consist of strong hooks to immediately stop the doom scroll, clear emotional triggers to create a burning desire, and absolute clarity so the customer knows exactly what to click next. Fun fact for you, AI has literally analyzed more winning ads in a single afternoon than the most seasoned marketing executive will read in 3 lifetimes. It's ingested the data from millions of the highest performing campaigns on the internet. It understands the underlying math of human psychology. It knows that a hook phrased as an open-ended question holds attention longer, and it knows that triggering the emotion of saving time often converts way better than saving money for B2B software. It can apply those exact, data-backed patterns to your specific product instantly, so you stop guessing and you start converting. The 4-step framework, moving from guessing to converting. Let's jump right into the exact, actionable system you can deploy for your business today. Step 1, define the offer. Now, I know this sounds incredibly basic, but this is where 90% of people fail right out of the gate. You need absolute clarity before you ever open an AI tool, because AI is only as smart as the context you feed it. What exactly are you selling? And specifically, who is it for? If you just tell the AI, sell my fitness app, well, the AI has nothing to work with. You're going to get a generic, boring ad that says something like, get fit today with our app, which literally nobody will click. But contrast that with giving it real constraints. If your offer is clearly defined as a 30-day home workout app designed specifically for busy new moms who only have 15 minutes a day and no equipment, well, now you've given the AI the precise ammunition it needs to target a specific human reality. You have got to paint the picture of your perfect customer first. Step 2 is to generate the copy using a very specific command. You'll want to paste this exact prompt into your AI. Write a high-converting ad for insert your product here. Include a strong hook, emotional trigger, and clear call to action. Notice what we're doing here. We aren't just politely asking the machine to write an ad. We are commanding it to use the exact proven patterns we just talked about. We specifically demand a strong hook, because if you don't grab them in the first 3 seconds, the rest of the text is invisible. We demand an emotional trigger, because logic justifies, but emotion buys. And we demand a clear call to action, because if you don't tell the reader exactly what to click, they will scroll right past it. By breaking the prompt down into these 3 non-negotiable psychological pillars, you force the AI to structure the copy strictly for conversion. The moment you hit enter, it generates highly structured, strategically written copy tailored directly to your offer. But we do not stop at the first draft. Step 3 is where the real magic happens. You must ask the AI to create options. You need variations. Tell the AI to rewrite the ad using completely different tones, hooks, and angles. For instance, ask for one hook that starts with a shocking statistic, something like 80% of new moms abandon their fitness goals in the first month. Then, ask for another hook that starts with a relatable question, like, tired of looking at your dusty treadmill while the baby sleeps? Ask for different angles too. One angle could focus purely on saving time, highlighting the 15-minute workout aspect. Another angle could focus on regaining confidence and feeling strong again. By commanding the AI to generate a wide menu of structured options, you're exploring multiple psychological pathways to reach your customer. You are basically brainstorming a dozen different marketing campaigns in a matter of seconds. And that leads us to the final, absolutely most critical step of the framework. Step 4. Test everything. You take those diverse variations you just generated and you put them out into the real world. Run an A/B test. Because here is a hard truth every successful entrepreneur eventually has to accept. The best ad is never the one you personally like the most. It is always the one that actually performs. The market decides what works, not your ego. There's this famous marketing anecdote about a beautifully produced, highly polished ad campaign that was completely outperformed by a plain text ad with a seemingly ugly, amateurish photo. The polished ad looked amazing in the boardroom, but the ugly ad felt more authentic to the users scrolling on their phones, so it got all the clicks. By letting AI generate multiple variations, you now have the robust assets needed to test thoroughly without having spent 3 weeks writing them yourself. You let the raw data tell you which combination of words actually makes people pull out their credit cards. Data-backed results. Because better copy genuinely equals better results. Let's look at the ultimate payoff of this system. This is exactly what happens when you stop guessing and let AI handle the heavy lifting of your copywriting. You stop being the exhausted writer staring at a blank page, and you elevate yourself to the role of a strategic director. You are now running optimized, data-backed ads. When your copy utilizes those proven psychological patterns, when it hooks the reader in the first second, triggers the exact right emotion, and clearly tells them what to buy, your analytics are going to shoot upward. Your customer acquisition costs drop, and those beautiful sales notifications start popping. You step back and orchestrate the broader strategy while AI acts as your tireless, brilliant executioner. And honestly, the best part? You achieve this massive spike in performance without the crushing overhead expense of keeping a human copywriter on retainer. Every single day you run unoptimized, guested ads, you are actively funding your competitors' success. They are capturing the clicks that should belong to you, simply because they are using better words. So are you ready to stop guessing and let the data write your next success story? It's literally right there at your fingertips. Now, once you've captured all those new leads with your amazing AI-optimized ads, you're going to need to actually talk to them. So, in our next explainer, we're going to dive into exactly how you can send highly personalized emails at scale to thousands of people at once without losing your mind. You will not want to miss it. See you then.